What looks like a slip-up from local health officials in China. They've revealed that 88.5 million people in Henan province, which is 90% of the population, were infected with COVID-19. Henan, which is China's third most populous province, has overall reported 88.5 million cases, with the peak being on December 19, 2022. Although the timeline has not been revealed, considering the peak in zero-COVID policy earlier, it's evident that most of these cases came in the recent wave. Now, while his local officials say this, Xi Jinping and China's official numbers claim to be just 120,000. This is clearly a mockery of the WHO. And now that some data is emerging, will the WHO ask China to come clean or not is the big question. Sanjeev Srivastava is with us on the broadcast for more on this. Sanjeev, clearly, once again, China showing no transparency vis-a-vis COVID data.
Well, China has continuously done the criminal act of hiding information related to corona pandemic, and currently also they are doing the same. Henan is the third most populous province of China, and reports are suggesting that about 90% people of Henan are infected. But China is not giving any data. They have created a very non-transparent, opaque system, and obviously that's a criminal act. At this point of time, corona, because of the Chinese criminal act, not only the people of China have suffered, but I would say entire international community has suffered. China has committed a kind of a crime against humanity by suppressing the information related to coronavirus. In 2019, if you look at their record, they had to tell about this virus within 24 hours to WHO. But they took 2 months. Only after enormous pressure from the international community, they revealed information about corona pandemic. And by the time it was too late, this coronavirus had reached all parts of the world. They had stopped their domestic flights, but they did not stop the international flights from Wuhan to other cities. Similarly, at this point of time, we have heard the speech of President Xi Jinping on New Year, where he is saying that the light is very much there, and we are dealing with this corona pandemic in a very constructive manner, etc., etc. All sorts of rosy words he used in his speech. But the fact of the matter is, the reality of the ground is that China is suffering hard. People of China, they are suffering hard. Vaccines are not working properly. Vaccinations drive has not been done properly. And obviously, the so-called zero-COVID policy, which they had, implemented on the people of China, it had also resulted into a very, very tough situation for the people. So obviously, if you look at the kind of pathetic situation of the plight of people of China, obviously they are suffering. But the Chinese authorities, they are known for hiding information. But as I said, that these are the criminal acts which China has done from day one, from 2019 onwards. They have been hiding this information about corona pandemic. It's time that they realize that this problem is not only related to China. This because of this coronavirus, which emerged from Wuhan, which emerged from China, it has impacted the entire humanity. And they must realize the severity of the situation, and they must share data to WHO. Even WHO, after so much of criticism, now had to come out in open. Dr. Tedros had to come out in open saying that, China must release the data, what's happening on the ground. So I think this all very much indicates that China is hiding information, China is suppressing information, and because of which people of China, they are suffering. And if such trends continues, then there will be a high possibility that this new variant of the coronavirus might cross Chinese boundaries. It might reach to other countries also. Obviously, we are alert. Our vaccines are doing very fine, but the threat of such a spread, such kind of infections are always there, and that's happening. This kind of a threat is growing because of the very non-transparent, opaque behavior which China is doing at this point of time as well.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.